Hi guys, so I just want to start off this video by saying thank you so much for 40,000 subscribers. My channel would not be where it is today without you guys, so a big thank you to everyone who supports me. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. You know I love you so much. I'm already thinking about 50K, so let's do it. So let's address a few things. Yes, we are in quarantine right now. Yes, I can't get my lashes done. Yes, I can't get my nails done. Let's just embrace it. So no comments about my lashes or anything like that, please. I want this to be a very positive comment section. Although it usually is, I'll get rarely a few haters in my comments. But I just want this to be a positive thing. So let's not comment on my appearance and worry about what I have to say right now. Love you guys. Okay, so I asked you guys a bunch of questions on my Instagram story. Like always, make sure to follow because that's where you get all the information. You are involved in all of these question type videos, so follow me on there. Lots of fun. I'm very active on Instagram. Before I get into answering your questions, I just want to let you guys know why I'm filming this video. So I was laying in bed literally praying to Jesus Christ the Lord because our world is in shambles. So I'm praying to God that he protects my loved ones and the whole world, not even just my loved ones, whatever. I'm sitting in my bed after that. It's like around 1 a.m. and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I get a lot of comments on how I say so positive. I kind of want to make a video just about positivity, giving advice on how I say positive, stuff like that, right? So I turn over to write it down in my notes so I didn't forget about the video idea. And when I pick up my phone, it was 1:11. And if you guys watch me or follow me, you know I am very into signs like that. Any numbers in a row, so 3 in a row, 4 in a row, anything like that are angel signs. So it's like your angels are trying to tell you something or giving you a sign. What you were thinking of is a good thing or a bad thing or blah blah. So I was like, okay, I immediately have to make this video. So I'm making this video and I'm really excited. So now let's get into your questions. I don't think I'm gonna be answering a crazy amount because I don't want this video to be too lengthy. 1, because my camera battery is not fully charged, and 2, because I have less than an hour to film this video. How are you staying positive while not seeing Paul? I haven't seen my boyfriend of 3 years in a month. Okay, so it's a hard time for everybody right now, not being able to see our families, not being able to see our friends, our boyfriends, whatever it is. It's hard. Even our coworkers, you probably miss working honestly at this point. But I just want to say, Paul is my baby, okay? Like, that's the love of my life, period. I literally wouldn't go a day without seeing him before all of this. And I saw him once in about a month, so it is really hard. What I have been trying to tell myself is you were once without him. You can do it. You are your own person. You can live without seeing him 24/7. Yes, it sucks and I never want this to happen again, but you have to think of the positives when something negative happens, no matter what. Otherwise you're just gonna talk yourself down into a dark hole. But the way that I look at it is you are your own person. This is a good time to learn more about myself, focus on myself, do things that will benefit me in place of times that I would be hanging out with Paul. And just know you're a bad f***ing bitch and you don't need your boyfriend every day. I promise. It sucks. I know. I don't want this. I don't want to have to go without seeing him. But this is what has to happen right now for my health, my family's health, his health, the world's health. Just be positive. This isn't gonna last forever. We will see our boyfriends again, and when that happens, we're never gonna let go of them. Am I right? It sucks that we don't have an exact date that we can maybe like count down and look forward to, but that's okay because this is gonna make us appreciate the little car rides to McDonald's with our boyfriends way more than we already did, you know? So just try to think of the positive in this negative. And it's good to miss someone, you know? You ever go on vacation and come back to your boyfriend and you're just like in la la land because you're so excited? It's gonna be like that times 10. Me and Paul are gonna be attached at the hip. I'm literally not gonna let go of him. So there's a lot to look forward to once this is all over, so just try to think of that also. Next question. How are you staying happy during times like these? I love you. I love you more. So what I've been doing is keeping myself on a schedule. I am a huge homebody. So for me, being home is honestly a really good thing because I work from home. It's a really good time for me to catch up on editing videos. So if you work from home or if there's things that that you can get done, like schoolwork, make it a point to get it done and try not to be miserable going through all of it, because think about it this way. There's going to be a time where life picks back up and there's going to be no time for homework and no time for editing your videos and no time for working at home. So take this time to just relax and do it when you feel like it, you know? That's kind of how my schedule is going. It's kind of going around when I do my Pilates workouts. Another thing that I really suggest you guys doing is working out in whatever way that you enjoy. Keeping yourself occupied is obviously the main thing I'm trying to get at here, but this is ways that I do it. So I love to work out. I never used to. This is something that I grew into, thank God. But right now I'm doing Pilates with my sister a lot. We take virtual classes at Hot Yoga Carl Place. I got a lot of questions on where we do our Pilates. I'll leave the link in my description so that you guys can click the link to register. Amazing, amazing. I already see a difference in my body. Whatever. Besides that, working out makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you got something done. So I like to do that when I wake up in the morning. It just makes me feel positive because I feel like I got something done. And then it makes me want to eat healthier throughout the day because I just did something so good for my body. Let me feed it with something that's going to fuel it, make it feel good. So then on to cooking. Cooking and baking have been my lately. Like, when I tell you guys, all I do is cook every day, and I love it because I make good, healthy meals for myself that I wouldn't be doing if I was going to Paul's house or going out to eat with Paul and my friends, like stuff like that. This has forced me to honestly eat better, but then baking comes into the picture, which is fine because it may not be healthy, but you need it for your soul. But I did make Emma McDonald's vegan gluten-free banana bread. Fire and not bad for you. So look up Emma McDonald banana bread on YouTube if you want to make some good banana bread. It's so good, you would never even know that it's vegan. Although vegan desserts are fire, they're so sweet. Love that about vegan snacks. But anyway, I've been taking this time to be very healthy, getting what I need to get done, watching the shows I want to watch, cleaning my room, opening my windows, you know, just simply getting out of bed and eating breakfast. You always need to give yourself a chance in the morning to just wake up, give your body what it needs, fuel it with some food, whatever you feel. Any food I believe is good food. When you feel bad about your body, what are some things you do to keep your confidence up? So I don't really talk about this much just because I feel like it's my personal journey, but since you ask, let's talk about it. In the past year or so, I've become pretty insecure about my body, which I feel like all people go through sometimes. I just don't feel 100% happy with my body, which is okay. I'm not miserable with it. I will still wear a bikini and a crop top, but it's definitely not where I would like it to be. So things that I do to try to bring my confidence up is know that I know everyone says this, but everybody's body is different. I am not built like a 5'10" model. I'm built like a 5-foot athlete. I follow these people who have these crazy bodies, and I have to remember that I'm me, not them, and that probably has a lot of Photoshop anyway, but not even to worry about other people. So let's just like cut those other people out. But for yourself, what's important at the end of the day is your health, period. If you are healthy, that is all that matters. When I feel really upset about my body, like I'll say to Paul all the time that I'm like feeling like crap about my body or whatever, always know you have control of it. You can change it if you want to, in a healthy way, of course. But I'll always be like, listen, I don't like the way my stomach is looking today. I don't like the way my hips are looking today. But at the end of the day, if you are healthy, you should feel like the happiest person in the world because health is priceless. Nothing beats being healthy. But also know that you're not alone. 99% of the girls that you know are feeling the same exact way as you. And it sucks that this is the way it is because in this day and age, there's such a perfect figure of what you're supposed to be like. But let's be real, it's not reality. Half of it is Photoshop. And you have to learn that you're dope and your body is dope because it's one of a kind, you know? How do you rebound from mistakes? Just keep telling yourself. Every single person I've ever met in my entire life has at least made 5 mistakes in their life, and that's the minimum. Making a mistake is such a common thing that everybody does, and it's a good feeling to know that you're not alone and everybody else does it. And mistakes are called mistakes for a reason. You didn't do it on purpose. It was by accident. It happened. You know what I'm saying? It was a mistake. So never beat yourself up over a mistake. They happen, and everything in this life happens for a reason. So just don't beat yourself up in general. I'm a Virgo, I'm queen of that, but I've actually learned to just let shit go. When you get really down, how do you cope with it? family, friends. I'm a huge people person. If I'm feeling sad or anxious, I really like to surround myself with people. I don't like to be alone, to get all in my head. I like to be occupied. So that's really what I do for myself. So that's all the advice I can give you on that. But just be with the people who love you and know that I love you and I don't want you to be sad. When you're having a bad day, what do you do to cheer yourself up? Eat whatever ice cream, candy, junk food that I want. It makes my soul happy. I swear to God, eating bad food feeds my soul. Dessert, oh, it can make me go from miserable to extremely excited like a 2-year-old toddler. I swear to God, don't know why, but I just love to eat. Like, it's something to look forward to. It's maybe not a good thing to do when you're sad, but I wouldn't say I cope with issues with food. If I'm feeling anxious, I lose my appetite completely, so I don't eat when I'm high-strung and anxious. But when I'm sad, my feelings get hurt, the food just brings everything back to life for me, honestly. But if you're having a bad day, do not beat yourself up. Let yourself know that this is normal. Everybody has bad days. If you feel like life is against me today, lay in your bed, put your favorite movie on, eat your favorite chips, and have sympathy for yourself. Let yourself have a moment and take all the time you need to feel better. It's okay to not be okay, you know? Give yourself a break. Life is always going to be moving like crazy. If you need to take a step back from that and relax, do your thing, girl. How do you stay motivated? I did gymnastics from when I was out of the womb until I was 13. And then I did cheer from when I was 13 to 19. So I think I was 19. Oh no, 18. 18. So my whole life I was going to practice every single day. I always had something to strive for. I always had that sport that challenged me. So I feel like growing up, I really always had the motivation to be better. But of course, there's days where I'm like, I don't want to edit this video. This video is challenging me to the max. I have videos that I'll edit where I'll be like, this is just the hardest thing ever. My computer will break down. Everything will go bad. And I'm like, I'm never posting another video again. I take a second for myself, step away from the computer, and I'll go back to that when I feel like I can function. But if you have no motivation to really do anything, look at the bigger picture in life, you know what I mean? Do you want to grow or do you not? A big thing in life for me, I love growing as a person. I love growing my YouTube channel. I love growing my hair, stuff like that. Like, I just love growth. I think it's the sickest thing ever, and that's really what keeps me motivated because I love growing as a person. Be around people who motivate you. Be around people who make you feel special, and it will change your life. How did you learn not to care about what people said about your YouTube or career path? Honestly, I'm different. I'm different from the average person who's gonna go to school their whole life and then go to college and graduate, yada yada yada. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not a school girl. I do things differently, and that's okay because at the end of the day, no one is really worried about your life. They're worried about theirs. They'll care about your life for the 5 minutes that they're having a conversation with you, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that that person is not worried.
Oh, what is Brooke doing right now? How is she gonna make money? How is she gonna blah blah blah?
They don't care about you, okay? Get off your high horse if you think that. You have to worry about yourself. That person cares about their life. And if someone really doesn't have enough of a life to get worked up and annoyed and be rude about what you're doing with your life, they have personal issues and you're doing what you need to do. And as long as you're happy, you stay on whatever path you're on. Don't let other people get to you because it's just such stupid stuff to get bothered by. Like, yeah, of course it'll bother you for 3 seconds when you hear about somebody talking bad about you, but at the end of the day, they have something truly hurting them inside to make you feel less than, or like you're not doing the right thing in life. So what I have to say is f them and do whatever makes you happy, because that is the key to positivity and happiness. How to stop comparing myself to others. We're all guilty of this, honey, so don't even feel bad about it. Everybody compares themselves to other people. If I asked you right now who you would want to look like if you could look like someone else, I know you would have an answer for me, and I have an answer for you. I want to look like Madison Beer, but that's not possible. I look like myself, and you have to learn to love the originality of yourself. Nobody else is you, period. You're your own person, and you're beautiful in your own unique way. And if you don't think you're beautiful, start looking in the mirror and telling yourself you are, because if you look at yourself like,
oh, I hate my skin, I hate this, I hate that, I hate my nose, I hate blah blah blah,
you're gonna believe it and you're gonna start feeling really about those things. But if you look at yourself and you're like, ooh, I really like the way my eyebrows are, I like the way this is, and I like the way that is, you'll learn to love yourself. Other people can tell you that you're perfect all day long, and you're not gonna believe it unless you tell yourself that. And it's okay to not like something about yourself. I know for a fact every single person watching this doesn't like at least one thing about themselves. I know I don't like my natural lashes, and I don't like how my jawline isn't as defined as it used to be, and I don't like how my stomach isn't as flat as it used to be, but that's okay because that doesn't make me an ugly person. What really matters at the end of the day that I've learned as I got older is what's in here. If you have an amazing soul and heart, I love you, and that is literally all that matters. I don't care what you look like. If you have a good soul, you're beautiful. How to be positive when your friends are being negative towards you. Remove them from your life. Friends are supposed to be hyping you the up every single day. Another thing I've learned as I got older, quality over quantity. 1000%. I can name off the top of my head 2 people, not counting Paul, and you know who you are, 2 people that I love so much that I call my bestest friends. And that is literally all I need in life, is those 2 friends, my family, my boyfriend. That's all I need, because they make me happy, and they are my best friends because they're good people. If you're surrounding yourself with people, you're gonna turn into a shitty person. You are who you hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Like, be around people who make you feel good. Do not hang around those people anymore. You don't need a bunch of friends to be cool. You're cool if you are your best self, and be around the people that make you your best self. How do you get motivation to work out? So I never had motivation to work out until probably like summer 2019. Never ever was I like,
oh, I want to go work out.
No, not what I wanted to do at all. I think that you need to find a workout that you love personally. Right now I'm on a Pilates kick. I love Orange Theory. I don't do it anymore, but Orange Theory was my favorite. I love running on the treadmill, and it was a lot of that. Find a workout that you love so much and stick to it, and you will be motivated. Once you get on a routine of doing something, you feel bad when you don't do it. Like, for instance, me and my sister have been doing Pilates the past 3 or 4 weeks, and she did a class and I didn't, and I was like,
I really should have done that workout.
You know what I'm saying? It also really helps if you have a workout buddy, because you have them to keep you on track, and that person is relying on you to show up, so you feel crappy when you don't, and when you do, you feel so good that you did it. So definitely having a workout partner. My sister Brianna is my workout buddy, and she helps me stay motivated a lot. What keeps you motivated to be on YouTube and Instagram? You guys, 1000%. First of all, I absolutely love doing what I'm doing right now. I love posting YouTube videos, and I love posting on Instagram. I love seeing the feedback from you guys. I love talking to you guys, and I love that I personally feel like I'm making a difference in people's lives. You guys DM me all the time saying how I've helped you in different ways, and that right there is the motivation, period. But when I first started and I didn't have a big following, I truly just loved what I was doing, so that's where I got my motivation from, just from being passionate about what I was doing. And that's important in anything you're doing in life. That's all the questions I'm gonna answer today, because I have a 6:30 Pilates class and it's 6:19. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. Thank you again for 40,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do a giveaway when we hit 50,000, and it's gonna be insanity, and I'm so excited for it. So let's get to 50K. You already know I'm already on to the next, because that's just how I am. Thank you so much for watching this video, and comment a cloud emoji in the comments down below. It's like my favorite emoji right now. No hate in the comments, because I want this to be a happy place where people come to be stress-free. So I hope this video helped you in any possible way. Let me know in the comments what videos you want to see from me next. I'll be taking some suggestions from you guys down there. Thank you for watching all the way through. You guys mean the world to me. Like this video if you enjoyed, and follow my socials, all linked in the description. Have an amazing day, and do whatever makes you happy, and everybody else. Peace out.